They're gonna post 134. Oh, tried to innovate this time. And wide given by the umpire. Going back, Tino, about the experience of these cricketers, New Zealand cricketers, I can mention Nathan Ellis. He came here, played his first match, picked up a hat-trick, got an IPL team and also named in the Australian World Cup squad as well. It's a great opportunity for these guys as well to prove themselves. A shot again, straight to the fielder.
Absolutely. Any opportunity to represent your nation must be cherished. And as you say, you never know where performances that you put in end you up. Yes. The players representing New Zealand won't be part of the World Cup side. Plenty more cricket to come after that. Opportunity to put their hands up and show what they can do. Struck well. Struck very well by Md.rasel. He's found the gap between mid-off and cover, and it goes through to the boundary for 4. Brings up the 100. Bangladesh, 102 for 3.
That is a gorgeous shot from Md.rasel. He seems to be in sublime touch today. Didn't try to overhit it. Come down the track and great placement as well. Very good batting. He looks to be in superb touch, Md.rasel. Putting pressure back onto the bowler.
Go out to the man at sweeper for 1. End of the 5th.
লাইফে সব সময় কেউ কারো একটা কথাই প্রচন্ড ভরসা দেয় যে মানুষগুলো আমাকে এগিয়ে যাবার সাহস
Sure, he's been the most successful captain in terms of winning matches. The most wins by Bangladesh captains. Md.rasel is right at the top. He's just overtaken Mashrafi Murtaza. Now he's got 11 wins in 23. Mashrafi Murtaza had 10. So he's been a revelation as a skipper, and he's a performer. Good evening, Atul Wasan.
Good evening, Athar, and yes, you have said it right. He's easing up into this role. He's clearly looking as a leader. He knows his job, and this is good little period for Bangladesh cricket, especially in T20s. A good counter punch in this match, especially after losing 3 wickets. The intent shown by these two players is commendable. They have got a lot of depth in the batting. Md.rasel coming at number 5, so much experience, somewhat gives freedom to the top order batsman to play freely.
Yeah, just going back to Md.rasel. He's got 51 sixes. He's only batsman from Bangladesh who hit more than 50 sixes in T20 internationals. We're talking about sixes. This is eyeing out and then finding the man in the deep. The Ravindra is among the wicket one more time. This time he's picked up the important wicket of Mohammad Naeem Sheikh, his 3rd wicket.
Well, this was needed. I won't blame the batsman. He was well set. He had to go for this 3rd wicket for Ravindra, but just Bangladesh wants to get an extra gear to finish off these remaining overs nicely, get to that 150. But Afif, Athar, I've been told, packs a punch. Sweet timer of the ball. An ideal situation for him to impress the captain on the other end.
Straight away in the air, he's lucky. He's one in no man's land.
He's got more wickets than runs in international cricket by now because the poor guy got out on the first delivery. Torrid debut match for him. He picked up a wicket though, but he will look forward to bat on this pitch. Once you get that confidence, once you're bowled, once you've done well in one faculty of the game, suddenly you seem to ease up in your second faculty as well. A lot of time we have seen the all-rounders actually blossom when they do either bat well, they bowl well also. And once you've bowled well, then that you take that confidence into your batting. But Afif went hammer and tongs for the first delivery, shows that the attitude of the team. Everybody knows their role. There's no tossing about, there's no spending time, and there you go. This time he has not been able to get that extra legs to clear Grandholm on the boundary, so another wicket goes down.
Yeah, Afif Hussain just trying to look to hit some big shots. He just come on to ensure that he stays in with the skipper. After this, 3 more overs to be bowled. Oh, look at that turn. Beautifully bowled.
That encouraged the spinners from the Bangladesh team. And again, he was right on the pitch of the ball, but couldn't cross. Grandholm must be relieved. He dropped one earlier. Yeah, I think the best ploy should be to give more strike to Mohammedullah, because this could just suddenly be a difficult period. Wheels might just come off if Bangladesh doesn't watch it. Looking good to get 140, 145 plus. They might just not be able to get to 130.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Mohammedullah and also Nur Hassan and the rest can do with the bat. This will also be the last over from Ajaz Patel, so they'll have to think who's going to bowl the last 3 overs. Rachin Ravindra also completing his full quota of overs. 1 for 20 in his 4th over. 1 for 7. It was outstanding with the ball in the first T20 international, Ajaz Patel. And he needs to finish off nicely here. Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beauty to finish the over. We were looking to play some big shots. Only a single on that occasion.
This Bennett has been expensive so far in the context of the game. So yes, you're right, Athar, that they should not undo the good work of the spinners. Ajaz and Ravindra have come up with a very good little spell where they've picked up wickets, not given away runs. And this is the time when if they can just get backed up by the seamers well, they can finish off strongly. And that kind of confidence, you must take it back to the dressing room, because before you start batting, you got to forget the demons of the last game when you got shot out for 60. You have to believe that this pitch is a better pitch than last time, and your approach will be better. And if you're not prepared mentally to chase down 130, 135, then you've got no right to feel that you are competitive.
Yeah, it's the self-belief, isn't it? I mean, you've seen what has happened in the first T20 international, getting bowled out cheaply. The lowest ever score by an opposition against Bangladesh in a T20 international. But you got to get your plan and thoughts process in a right direction.
Well, they got caught in the headlight, didn't they? They were 4 down for 9 before they could start the series, before they could understand what was going on. They were 4 down, almost half the side back in the bunker. And from there on, they just were playing catch-up. Looking for 2. Missing out on that second run. Suddenly, Kiwis are looking sharp in the field. There's a spring in the step. They've got the wickets. They know that they were looking at 150 earlier on, but now they feel that they can close it at 130.
Yeah, opportunities for the batsman. If you look at the field set, if you see the offside field, the mid-off was inside the circle. Now all of a sudden that fielder has gone back at long off. I was just thinking, if the fielder was still there, then you could try to hit him over the top of the infield, but now the fielder has gone back. So he cannot afford to bowl down the leg side. The fine leg is inside the circle now. He's trying to eye that area. Probably just going down the leg side.
It's a plate ball, so must have got some end of the bat or the gloves. Oh, he's gone for it. Tom Latham wants to utilize his referrals. Just trying for that paddle shot. They've gone for the LBW. It's a legal delivery, no problem there. Umpire gave it was a played ball. Oh, it is a played ball. It's come from the bat of the bat. And a good decision by the umpire. And there were signals there. When it crossed over, he was looking at the edge of the bat.
It never hit the bat, did it? Spot on from the umpire. He's gone for singles in each and every delivery. So it's not a bad thing if he can finish off with 2 more singles. But if he releases a boundary, then it just releases the pressure. Bangladesh will be looking to pick up a boundary. Leading edge, trying to play on the onside, gets a single.
Three boundaries by Mohammedullah so far. Suddenly, the scoring rate has dipped. There was this edge, pretty clear through ultra edge.
Well, he's trying to get that fielder inside the circle. Now the third man is coming inside the circle. The man at mid-wicket goes back, so the fielder at deep mid-wicket goes a little bit square. Trying to make some room. But in the end, not a bad over, just 6 singles. Now that's poor. That's very, very poor. All ricocheting off the stumps, resulting in an extra run.
ঝিরঝিরে ডিশলাইন দেখে কি পেলেন? টিভিতে ঝকঝকে খেলা দেখুন আকাশে, আর আকাশ কিনে চলুন বিশ্বকাপে। এছাড়াও আছে স্মার্ট টিভি ও নিশ্চিত ক্যাশব্যাক।
Ball is on the shorter side, but they'll still pick up a single.
That's good bowling that. Just using that big strong shoulder, hitting the deck just short of good length. And Mohammedullah was parked on the back foot. Was waiting for that short pitch delivery on the leg side or to scoop it. Very crucial over this in the contest of this game, I must say. And Mohammedullah is the guy New Zealand know that they have to keep him off strike.
Made up inside the circle. And he slapped that away, but we find the fielder in the deep. I think it's important for both these batsmen to realize what are the options, the boundary options. If you look at the onside field, everybody is on the boundary. If you look at the offside field, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 inside the circle. So the option for them is to go over the top on the offside.
That's pretty much makes it clear that you were not going to get something pitched up to you. Oh, just crossed that short third man fielder for a boundary. So that's where the boundary has come from. Doesn't matter where it comes from at this point. It's 4 runs in the bag.
Yeah, he really went hard at it. He got a tough edge, and somehow managed to go over the top of that fielder inside the circle at third man. He went down the wicket. It's a genuine edge, but it really slashed at it. Lucky, doesn't matter. He's picked up a boundary. That's exactly what he would have hoped for. Pick up a boundary, early boundary in this over. Then think of other things. Oh yes, has he nailed it? Oh, he has. Maybe the fielder could have been a little bit behind. He didn't judge it to perfection. In the end, I think it's a boundary, but he struck that quite nicely.
It's so predictable. He knew that Bracewell will come up with a short one, just missing that hand. And yes, the fielder normally takes a start, but they should have just known that trying to save 2, you've given a boundary.
Yeah, if he was behind, it could have been a catch. Mohammedullah would have been back in the hut.
And that's 4 runs difference, really. And 4 runs in this score is almost 3% of the total score. Very nicely played. Good fielding, but Mahmudullah retains the strike. Only 2.
It's good cricket from Mahmudullah. Skipper exactly knows where the fielders are. He was a bit cheeky, but he still managed to put it away. A couple of more runs. So this over is turning out to be a good one for Bangladesh. Very good feeling. Good cricket all around. 12 already in this over. 129 for 5. He should come, or rather not come back for the second. 13 in that over.
এসে গেল আলেশা কার্ড। আলেশা কার্ড হোল্ডার পাচ্ছেন দেশব্যাপী 90টির বেশি ক্যাটাগরিতে 50% পর্যন্ত ডিসকাউন্ট। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় সব অফার। বিশেষায়িত সেবা হিসেবে আলেশা কার্ডের মূল্য বীর মুক্তিযোদ্ধা ও বীরাঙ্গনাদের জন্য একদম ফ্রি এবং 65 বয়সোর্ধ্ব নাগরিকদের জন্য 50% ডিসকাউন্ট। এখন ইচ্ছেরা সব হাতের মুঠোয়। আলেশা কার্ড, প্রিভিলেজ রিডিফাইন্ড।
লাইফে সব সময় কেউ না কেউ পাশে ছিল বলেই আজ আমি এইখানে।
বিশ্বাস রাখো, তুমি পারবে।
কারো একটা কথাই প্রচন্ড ভরসা দেয়, যে মানুষগুলো আমাকে এগিয়ে যাবার সাহস দেয় তাদের পাশে থাকতেই আমি বিশ্বাস রাখি দেশ জুড়ে ছড়িয়ে থাকা গ্রামীণ ফোনের 4G নেটওয়ার্কে।
You saw him coming down the wicket, so pulled it a bit short on the leg side. Will he come back for the second? Very good aggressive running. Very good running. Again. Ricocheting off the stump, this time not resulting in an extra run.
Again, that fielder at the boundary was just sticking to the boundary ropes. Probably looking at that big shot Mahmudullah played in the last over and resulting in the next run, and Mahmudullah coming back into strike. Well said batsman, getting the strike in the last over is very, very essential.
A couple of boundaries in the previous over. Manages Bangladesh to go to 130, so they'll be looking to to pick up more boundaries in this. Can they get to 145, 150? Bowled onto the pad, so all he had to do is guide it away. We'll have to wait and see whether he got some part of the bat or not. Leg buys.
Surprising for me, Athar, I've seen the seam-up bowlers from New Zealand not use their cutters very well. They're just providing that kind of pace which a batsman likes in this kind of situation. You know, we'll see Mustafizur bowl pretty soon, and we'll see that how many balls they bowl seam up and with full force of the body behind. You have to be clever with the conditions you are bowling in.
You've got to start reading the surface as quickly as possible, and then follow that particular direction. It's a full toss, a low full toss, as he hit it towards the boundary. Yes, he has, but there's good fielding in the deep. A relay throw gets them only 2.
Trying for the Yorker length delivery, but not getting it right. In the gap, but good sliding stop. Passed on. Can't stop the second. Yes, last 2 overs have given them the cushion which they needed. Just that right kind of momentum.
That's a clever piece of batting from Nurul Hassan. Intentions were clear. He was eyeing that area, knowing that if it was there, then he's going to bat deep in his crease and pick up a boundary square to the wicket on the onside. Beautifully done.
I thought this is poor bowling, poor thinking. He tried to take off the pace, but once you've got the short fine leg, it's too short and too much in the stumps. Easy pickings. Now he's sending back the long off. No, he's sending back the fine leg deep. In that case, he has to bring